What's up, everyone? So today I have a quick unboxing for you guys. I have a pair of Fubu Nights. You can pick these up at Walmart on their website or in store for $22.92. With tax, you're looking at about $23, $24 or something. So what drew me to these shoes was the all black colorway. You know, what I like about this shoe is it's not so blatant about what kind of shoe it is, what's the brand of the shoe, because, you know, sometimes with these budget friendly sneakers, sometimes they tend to overbrand. And I like the fact that they didn't really do that with this one. Like some of the previous models, I was complaining about there was no need for two, logos right here when they only needed one. I still believe that. However, I do like that they blacked it out at least so it doesn't stand out. I like the fact that on the tongue, the Fubu logo is blacked out. The only two that are obvious is, of course, their iconic little silver-like logo over here, and then this optional logo that they put on all of their kicks that you can take off, So I do like that. What I don't like about this shoe, though, is this right here. This bugs me. This bugs me. And the reason why it bugs me is because I didn't realize that it was not actually sewn or glued to it. I just saw the shoe. It was next to some shoes that I've already reviewed and I liked. I just grabbed them because they were all black. But what I didn't notice was this piece right here is not actually attached to the shoe. And this serves as one of your eyelets, meaning that they don't have an eyelet in the place of where this would rest. And I feel like that's too much, depending on such a flimsy piece of material. Not really too crazy about it. I feel like they should have either sewn this to the shoe or glued it to the shoe so you can still have that ultimate lockdown. I'm just not crazy about that. I actually feel like this is excessive. They could have just removed that completely. And to me, that makes the shoe look so much better. So much cleaner, actually. I might take these scissors to it and take it off. Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut these. I'm gonna cut this off right now. And we are back. All right, so to me, these shoes look like day and night after cutting the straps off. I think that looks 10 times better without the straps. The straps weren't necessary. And that's something about, Fubu. I love Fubu's shoe line. Actually, it's one of my favorite ones at Walmart. But I will say this, sometimes they have a tendency to be quite excessive to the point where they just fuck up the entire shoe. The shoe looks fine without all the extra shit going on with it. There was no need for the straps being added to the shoe. You have a very nice looking shoe already without that. And it makes the shoe, even though it's an all black colorway, to me make it look a little more open. A little more open and cleaner. So it has a cleaner silhouette to it, cleaner design. You can see the different elements going on with the shoe. Like you can see the different patterns, just a little attention to details that they paid attention to. You didn't see that because you had that strap in the way. You're literally just covering it up, just in the way. Like, I don't know, it just wasn't necessary. It just seemed like just extra. So yeah, I mean, overall though, the shoe does look nice. I like it. I do like this all black thing that they're doing. Um, but one of the things that I don't really care for with this shoe is not to go along with the go along with the straps, but the tongue this time around. The tongue on the previous models were softer, so it wasn't so obvious that it was there. You wouldn't really feel it rubbing up against your ankle and things like that. It had give to it, where this one doesn't really have that much give to it. So you're gonna feel this unless you're wearing like higher cut socks. You're gonna kind of feel this going into the front of your ankle. Now that we've gotten, most of the design elements out the way, I think it's time that we do it on foot. So let's get into it. So what's my final verdict on these shoes? If I had to rate them from 1 to 10, what would it be? I would give this about a 6.5. And the reason why I would give it about a 6.5 is because even though I like the all black colorway, I love the bottom of the sole, I like the spacious toe box feel, there are things about this shoe that were just plain unnecessary, such as the hideous straps that were on the shoe. Or what about the fact that there's no ventilation holes? How are you going to have a clunky shoe like this, but there's no ventilation, there's no breathability in such a shoe? That's going to cause for sweaty feet, stinky shoe, all type of issues. And not only that, but they should have kept the previous model's tongue. That is going to be irritating until you break that piece in. Other than that, the shoe is great, but those are things that need to change. Those are things that, for the later models, they should go back to the drawing board, fix those key areas, and then that would be all around comfort with this shoe. And another thing I will say, this shoe is quite on the clunky side. It is very clunky, mainly back here in the booty area. It's very clunky, very heavy. You do feel it slightly. I don't have a problem with it because I like that retro style clunkiness of those old school 90s kicks. But for people who are, considering that and they're used to wearing stuff like that are, extremely lightweight, stuff like that, they're going to notice that. And that's going to be irritating. So kind of heavy, kind of on the heavier side, But overall, it's a tank. It's a nice shoe. It's a good casual shoe. Good running errands shoe. Wouldn't recommend it for playing basketball in, but I don't really like to recommend any of the Walmart kicks that you can get in store for athletic usage because the quality is not always there when it comes to that the quality control and that aspect is not always there because the difference is, and I'll say this, the difference is with the shoes that you get from Walmart versus the shoes that you may get from like Dick's Sporting Goods or somewhere else. Those shoes go through umpteen million tests tests by athletes, to see if that shoe would be good for whatever kind of athlete you are, whether it's for CrossFit, track, football, basketball, anything, tennis, anything. They have so many tests where these shoes are not going under that same rigorous quality control. So I can never recommend the Walmart kicks for sports because of that. But for casual usage, these shoes are nice. They are nice. But, you know, there is always room for improvement. And if Fubu is listening, you know, I hope they take some of this stuff in consideration. With that being said, if you like this video, make sure to thumbs it up. Thanks for watching.